Hey everyone, this is Sunglass Rob from SportRx, and I'm here with my new friend Todd Woods. He's a professional angler and sponsored Costa fisherman. And I want to get into bass fishing, and you know a couple of things about bass fishing. Is that a good guess?
I do. I've been fishing ever since I was about 14 years old. And my dad took me, when I was about 14. And I was hooked.
Yeah, no pun intended.
No pun intended.
So I want to know the first 5 things I should buy if I'm going to become a bass fisherman. So what's the first thing?
Well, the first thing you need, obviously, if you're over 16, you have to have a fishing license. But
that's like the prerequisite.
Yes.
Right? You got to get your fishing license.
You gotta
so
have
don't
your
forget
license.
the license.
You have to have a rod and reel. A basic rod and reel, specifically medium heavy, would probably be the most common rod to use. Reel wise, a spinning rod, because it's very, very easy to cast. So I would say that would be the first thing.
Okay.
The second thing I would say would be your fishing line on your reel, which is the reel. I use braided line. A 15-pound test is very, very comfortable. You can do just about anything with that size line. And also you can cast a mile with something of that small of diameter. But you would also have to have a leader line. I use 100% fluorocarbon leader. And you want to always have a spool of leader line with you. And that way you can have different spools of 6, 8, 10, and 12 pound, depending on, how heavy a line you want to use. I'd say the most common would be 8-pound test. So, and then the third thing I would say would be your hook. This basic's called a split shot or drop shot hook. It's a #1, probably the most common size.
Okay.
And so you want to have a hook. I usually tie what's known as a Palomar knot, very easy, basic knot to tie. I learned to tie that when I was young, so it's really easy to tie. And then a drop shot weight, which this one's a 3/16 ounce weight. You want to have a drop shot weight, and you want to put the weight on the bottom of the line. And after you tie your hook, you want to leave about, I'd say about an 8-inch leader, and then you put the weight on there, and then you want to have the hook on there. The worm, which just a basic curl tail 4.5-inch worm, and you take that hook on there and you just nose hook it like so. Just nose hook that on there, basically like that. Okay.
Nice.
And then I'd say the last thing, and something that I consider something lucky, is your lucky lanyard with your fingernail clippers on
Oh
there.
yeah, that's like your bonus tip right there, right? You
There it is.
Yeah, that way you're not using your teeth.
Yep, you can cut your line with that, and I think those are the basic
That's
things.
the pro move.
Yeah.
I think there's one more thing even you didn't mention yet. You're gonna need a hat and a great pair of polarized sunglasses.
That's right.
Yeah.
I was going to let you mention that.
Yeah,
Since you're Sunglass Rob.
I am Sunglass Rob. So you definitely don't get stuck out there without a good pair of UV protected polarized sunglasses, and make sure you're wearing a hat for sure. I think that's going to be you got to protect your eyes, and you got to protect yourself.
Yeah, and with polarized, you can see in the water. It cuts
Yeah.
out the glare in the water, so you want to make sure you have polarized glasses.
Yeah, and Costa has been making all polarized sunglasses, 99.9% efficient polarized with color enhancing 580 technology for years. So that's my go-to fishing pair of sunglasses. So if you have any more questions, please leave a comment down in the comment section. I think that was great advice for first-time bass fishermen. I think that's really going to help some people out, just kind of get the basics down on what to get. If you have any questions, let us know. We hope this video was helpful. Please give it a thumbs up, and we'd love for you to subscribe to the channel. Later.